up, AfterBuzz? I'm Roxy Striar here with the one, the only Angelina.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, we're so happy to have her here. I feel like we've been trying to get a hold of you for a really long time. You guys know we cover the Jersey Shore here, and I hear that somebody is going to be back on it this season a little bit. What can you tell us about that?
I can't really talk about too much. I don't know how much they're going to edit in or like what they're going to do with the footage that I actually filmed, but we'll see. Everyone's going to see. I don't really know, but I know that I definitely filmed, so.
And how was that? Is it a little awkward with them, or do you feel comfortable? Are these your friends?
You guys are going to have to see what happened.
Ooh, we're getting nothing from you. We're definitely going to have to stay tuned. So I know you have other projects you're working on right now and other shows, so tell me a little bit of what you've been doing.
I'm going to do a show on the Oprah Network coming up. I'm doing a movie. I just got asked to play myself in a movie, which is really cool because I'm like, it's kind of flattering. I'm like, wow, you want me to play myself? And that's awesome. And then I'm taking acting lessons, and I want to do a sitcom.
You want to do a sitcom?
Yeah, and I'm also going to be writing a book about my everything that happened in Jersey Shore. Like a Jersey girl's life and like what happens after being on like such a big show and a lot of other things that happened to me and everything, things that people don't know.
So what don't people know that you can tell us? I know we got to stay tuned to see about the TV show, but in this book, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to tell everybody?
You know, reality TV isn't really always reality. That's another thing, and a lot of people seem to think that you're that person that's on TV, but sometimes it's really not who you are. So you'll see what I'm saying when I say that.
Okay, but so these people, I know we can't talk about this season, but when you left, how was everything then? Back then, how were you feeling? Are you regretting that you ever went off the show, or do you feel like it was a good decision?
It's like both. Like it was a good decision, and then after a while, I kind of started getting anxiety attacks, and like I was starting to get very depressed. I was like not coming out of my house, and that's another thing I'm going to be talking about in the book. Like I know Vinny did a book about anxiety, but he doesn't really know what really happened to me, and like he had a little bit of anxiety because he had the cast on his side. Yeah, I didn't. So like it's totally different to be that outcast, like to be the person that was like kind of like the odd one, the black sheep of like a huge show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Was there anybody you felt like you could talk to about it on the show in the cast, or you really felt alone?
No, I felt alone. The whole cast kind of turned on me like if like somebody turned their back on me, it was like a domino effect. Like they were all doing it. Like.
So why do you think that then they were there for Vinny when he was feeling anxiety, but for you it was a little different?
I ask myself that question every day, and I don't know.
But do we have good things to look forward to?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, you know what, a lot of people wanted me to die out and not stay on reality TV and not really better myself and not do the right thing, but you know, those are just negative people, and I have to look at the bright light of things, and there is like, you know, a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm not going to be gone, and I'm not going to be done with this, because I feel like reality and television is my calling, and it's something I need to do, and I want to do, so I'm not going to stop.
Okay, that's awesome, and I have a lot of respect for that. Let me hear more about these projects that you've been working on, though. With the Oprah show, what's it about? What's going on?
It's about relationships. I just did couples therapy on VH1, so I did that already, but it's basically about me and my ex. You'll see what happens with that. It's a show called Unfaithful. I'm going to be filming in like 2 weeks. So
we'll see what happens with that. You're very silent.
I feel bad that I can't tell everybody everything, but...
No, but we understand, Well, talk about couples therapy then. How was filming that? What were the differences between that, Jersey Shore? What did you like more?
It was definitely like such a big difference. On Jersey Shore, I felt like the outcast. On couples therapy, I got along with everyone. And it was like, I was so happy. Like when I would wake up in the house, I was like, DMX is my roommate. Like that is freaking awesome. You know what I mean? And you know what? For all the people out there that want to talk shit about DMX, he's fucking awesome. Like stop calling him a crackhead. Stop calling him a fucking loser. Like if you met him, you would understand he's a good guy. Like, you know what? I don't know what he does in his life. That's his personal business. But all I know is he was respectful to me, and that's all that matters.
He's the person you're closest to on the show?
Yeah, he's awesome. And Linda Hogan.
That's awesome.
People talk shit about her too, like, oh, she's a bitch, this and that. Like, no, it's another person that no one knows her. So like, everyone needs to shut up because she's actually awesome too. She's very nice.
Do you feel like a lot of it is editing? Is the way that or MTV puts things, VH1 puts things together that makes people not like people?
I think it's any network. I wouldn't just say it's MTV and VH1. I think it's like every network just like edits whatever they want. They edit whatever they want to show, the drama. They're not going to edit like people walking down a yellow brick road and like show that. They're not going to edit like just like positive. they're gonna edit and like take out all the positive and put all the negative in. So everybody watching out there, like reality TV is reality, but it's not reality. It's like, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. We hear that. We talk to a lot of reality people, and we hear it all the time. But so you feel like you are being wrongfully portrayed by the media?
Definitely. Like everybody that knows me, and they've known me for years, they know that that's just not how I am. Like my friends, like, what the hell? That's not you. And I'm like, I know, that's not me, you know?
So is it hard for you looking at everybody else? You know, it's hard when you're the person who you feel like everybody's against you, so you got to look at yourself and be like, what am I doing wrong?
I always do that. I always kind of like blame myself, but I'm learning every day not to blame myself anymore, because it's really, I'm not perfect by all means, but it's not always my fault. Everybody else has faults too. So,
but it sounds like you've been able to bounce back, and now you're kicking butt and doing.
I've grown a lot since the show. A lot of people that, like I said, that have been in my life for like 9, 10 years, my family for my whole life. They're like, wow, since you've been on that show, you've grown so much. You blossomed into a woman, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I have. So, I look at things differently now. I don't look at things like how I used to when I was filming.
So regrets? No regrets because you feel like it taught you a lot, or what lessons have you learned from all
this? Of course I'm going to regret losing out on like millions of dollars. I was an asshole for that, but money's not everything. Money's a big thing in the world, don't get me wrong, but I have respect for myself for leaving a bad situation when I was getting picked on and abused, and I had to leave. No one would stand for that. Like, what was I gonna do? Like, kill people? Beat up everybody? No. You know, you can't always like fight people. You have to kind of walk away from a situation, and that's what I did. I walked away.
If it hadn't been for the cameras on you 24/7 and all the need to create drama, do you think you would have been friends with these people actually?
Yes.
So it really is being in front of the camera that. And you heard it here first at AfterBuzz TV. Thank you for watching with Angelina. She was so awesome. Thank you for having.